Callum, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the 3 points and the goal. Just sum up how the lads were in the dressing room after that for us.
Yeah, well, as the gaffer says, it's never easy to win a game of football. So everyone was buzzing. We know that we played well, and we know that we limited them to one shot on target. So as long as we score the goals and they're keeping them out, then can't really ask for much more. So 3 points do us in good stead for Tuesday.
It's a strange build-up to the game for you. You've obviously been away with your country and then straight back into the starting lineup today. It shows a bit of trust from the gaffer that he wants you in and involved straight away.
Yeah, well, I had two hard weeks away with Northern Ireland, and some of the lads had a couple of days off. So I think the fact that I didn't have the days off, he knew that I'd be fine. Like, I wasn't going to be rusty or nothing. So as long as he knows that I'm fit and stuff, so he knew I could play 2 games in a week or 3 games. So yeah, I'm happy he trusted me.
It's a good day for both forwards, obviously yourself and Bojan getting on the score sheet. We'll talk through your goal first. It came from Nigel, the ball through. It was a lovely ball through, and then the first time finish across goal. Is that something you work on, or was it just natural? You thought you could hit it from that angle?
Yeah, both. Like, that's been my main thing as I've been growing up. Even when I was a kid, just sort of my left foot across the face of the goal, just smashing it. But me and Nigel, I think since he's came in and stuff, I think we've played that ball at least 10 times. Like, so yeah, I think that ball's been really working for us, and hopefully we can use it the rest of the season the same way we did today.
And obviously you're forming a little bit of a partnership and understanding with Bojan up there. He's obviously feeding off you and playing with his back to goal a little bit and letting you play in behind. But the emotion on his face when he scored, that must be nice for you to see as well, that he's got his goal.
Yeah, well, they were saying, I was talking about that upstairs in the media rooms as well. I think he might have been injured for ages before I got here as well. So I think he's had a bit of a rough time. So I'm sure that's a big relief for him, and he'll be buzzing when he gets home tonight.
It's a tough game to play against a team, especially when you go 3-0 up and they're starting to play with a little bit of freedom and they don't have as much pressure on them. We had that 2-3 minutes where obviously they scored and then had another chance. Yeah. It showed you guys had a little bit of belief in yourselves to gather yourselves back up and make sure you saw the game out.
Yeah, well, I think there's been times this season where we haven't really reacted well to conceding, and we sort of went under. But I think there we knew that it was only a moment or two of madness, so it wasn't like we were getting outplayed. I don't think at any point they were the better team. I think the last 20 minutes is about managing the game and making sure that we just saw it out, which we've done in the end really well.
That show a bit of knowledge from you guys as well, that you've noticed that about yourselves, that you've kind of gone, yeah, maybe heads have dropped a little bit in a way they shouldn't have done. It's good to hear, I think, for supporters that you guys are aware of that and have shown that you can build on it.
Yeah, well, we're not stupid. Like, we know we can feel it in the pitch whenever. It's not like we've just chosen to throw the towel in, you know what I mean? It's sort of just like there's them days where, for whatever reason, no one knows why, like we just sort of nothing was really clicking. But yeah, I think we knew it, and the managers told us, and we know we haven't got any like bad eggs that just thrown the towel in or stopped playing. So we know that we'll have the players that are going to work for the badge. So yeah, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, I think we'll do really well this season.
It's obviously a really quick turnaround now as well until Tuesday, another big game away at Wrexham. What's that like for you guys? Because you can't have a lot of time to process this game. You've got to immediately start thinking ahead to that one. You'll have a bit of time to rest and then work straight away on Monday and look to go to that one.
Yeah, well, it's definitely rushed, especially because I only got back in. My first day training was Thursday after international, so my head on Thursday I was sort of still in like international mode rather than now I need to switch back to Huddersfield, and I think I've done well today, so hopefully I can do it well on Tuesday night as well, and I'm not too leggy.
For you personally, as a younger player who's one of the first major loans of your career as well, and playing regularly senior wise for the first time in your career probably, it must be a good experience for you to experience all this stuff and get your head around how that feels and how you've got to maybe mentally change where you're at from game to game.
Yeah, well, I had the first loan at West Brom, which obviously didn't work out, which just happens. Like, normally people's first loans, there's always a bit of struggle in there at some point. So I knew with this loan that I had to play, and I had to make sure that the gaffer knew I was good enough to play, and I wasn't going to be bullied by older, bigger centre backs. So that was my main thing, making sure that he knew that I was capable of playing with men. So yeah, hopefully I get a good load of games this season under my belt and go back to West Ham at the end of the season, and they can see me as more of a man rather than a 21s player.
Callum, congratulations on the goal and win again. And we'll speak to you soon.
Cheers. Thank you.